I'm a very happy person tonight.
You all stepped up. I mean, it's been amazing.
And I thought, what a crazy idea.
It is exciting to me, as I hope it is to you, to think about what each of you might accomplish over the rest of this century.
Class 3. Round of applause for you guys, please. I learn from you guys as much as I teach. It always feels a little odd to me to be, to say I'm proud of you if people are sort of my similar age and similar cohort and similar, but I am. I'm so proud of you guys. And the reason I'm proud of you is because of the transformation. It's been an amazing thing to see the culmination, not just of what the theses were, but also who you've become. It is an executive MBA program that delivers all of what's best of the executive MBA degree, so all of the hardcore business stuff, and you guys have suffered through it. This is truly MBA plus. This is executive MBA plus. This is something that's completely different in the marketplace, and it's not just differentiated because it's doing something different. It is doing everything that everybody else does, but doing something else that makes it better. Our core goal, our core mission is simple. How do we take the best creative professionals in the world and transform them into the best business leaders in the world? Carlos actually is also our recipient of the Michael Conrad Thesis Award. We had a number of tremendous theses this year. We were just dumbfounded at some of the creativity of the work, and there were many theses that could have won. Carlos was sort of very quiet on the side and asking some questions that I didn't grasp in terms of the magnitude of what they would produce, and then he came with this thing, and I predict is going to have ripple effects throughout many different industries. It's just exactly what we have always wanted to see, and so congratulations to you.
So can you define leadership in a tweet? And I thought about it for a while, and the next day I tweeted the following. Leadership is inspiring others to do what needs to be done.
We need your signature on the wall.
Leadership is about analytical thinking and alignment in organizations. The market is so crazy out there right now, and your industry is in crisis. But this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to do something totally different. I love leadership quotes, and I ended it with Robert F. Kennedy's quote. Some see things the way they are and ask why, and I dream things that never were and ask why not. Who cares what the rules are? We can actually do something totally different. And in some ways, I thought that quote kind of personified the school. Dare to be naive. Dare to be naive, right? And who's more naive than Sebastian and Michael? Right? These guys, what were they doing? And they created this thing. To them, it doesn't mean you can't, you can't. What does that mean to them, right? And they did it. One of the greatest moments as a teacher is when a student comes up to you and says, you know what? That thing we did in class the other day, I used it. And I used it in my organization, and it worked. Pit Gottschalk has been the person that for David and me, we kind of zeroed in on in this experience.
Thank you very much for this very kind words, and it's an honor and a pleasure. But I could remember the day when we met for the very first time in the room over there. I feel it was just yesterday. I remember Manuela when she saw for the very first time the snow and how cold it was in Germany. I saw them both and felt, they will become a couple. And I remember very tough moments in this classroom. We saw tears because the river of life, you remember this moment, share their life with us And the most beautiful thing was, it wasn't embarrassing for anybody.
Well, first, you look amazing. Or to say it in Manuela's words, whoa. Time is short. 1.5 hours. They feel like 5 minutes when you have to accomplish an accounting exam. Ta-da! Or 30 minutes. I don't know, they are over like this. When you have to present your master thesis you have been writing on for weeks and for months. 18 months, they just run through your fingers like sand, especially when they have been packed with so many magic moments that we experience.
I sense a feeling of sadness in this room because you're leaving this great experience. This is your last school day in all of your life, probably. So enjoy it. School's out. There's a beautiful sentence in a Shakespeare play called The Twelfth Night. There's a character called Malvolio. And he says, quote, "Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." And this is what leaders do. Don't compete with your people, thrust greatness upon them. As I read, only 1% of top business people have a creative background. This has to change. Really, when we go into retirement, it has to be 5%, okay? I don't want to be ruled only by engineers, lawyers, and merchants.
And you know what? Let's be friends for life. Yeah? It's so wonderful to know you.
November for the next graduate.